Hello everyone, welcome back to our video. We are from Group 3 or from E-Class Informatics of Wijaya University. First of all, my name is Chelsy Elisabet Gultom. In this second video, we will explain to you about comparison. To make it easy, we will divide this topic into 5 parts. The first one is about the definition of comparison. The second one about positive degree, the third one about comparative degree, the fourth one about superlative degree, and the last one is exercise. Now, I will explain about the definition of comparison. Comparison, also called degree of comparison, is a learning material regarding the comparison of an adjective. There are 3 types of comparison. The first comparison is comparison if two objects at the same level, or you can call it as positive degree. The second one is comparison when one object is more higher than other object, or you can call it as comparative degree. And the last one is a comparison that states an object is at the highest level, or you can call it as superlative degree.
Angelina, Patrisia, Putri. As I said earlier, positive degree is a comparison between 2 or more objects that are at the same levels. The similarity is indicated by the word as blah 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 as, which means equal to. The formula for the positive form: subject plus verb plus as plus adjective plus as. And for the negative form, subject plus verb plus not nearly or not equal plus as plus adjective plus as, or subject plus verb plus not plus as plus adjective plus as. For the example, she is not nearly as good as the teacher when it's come to teaching others. In this sentence, there's a word, the word not nearly as good as indicates that the subject is not similar with the object. In this case, the subject, which is she, is not as good as the object, which is the teacher, at teaching. Example number 2. He walks as slow as a snail. The word as slow as indicates that the subject is similar with the object. In this case, the subject he is as slow as a snail.
Hello, my name is Rian Wijaya. So now I will continue the material. So this material is comparative degree. So unlike the positive degree where the two objects being compared at the same level, so the comparative degree states that the two objects are at a different level. Thus, there is an object whose level is above another object. Likewise, there is also an object whose level is below another object. So the comparative degree is indicated by the word than. The formula for this are: number 1, for thing in the upper rank, so the pattern is subject plus verb plus adjective er plus than, or subject plus verb plus more plus adjective plus than. So number 2, verb thing in the lower rank. So the pattern is subject plus verb plus adjective er plus than, or subject plus verb plus less plus adjective plus than. So in general, there are two ways of writing a comparative degree sentence. The first one is to add. So in general, there are two ways of writing a comparative degree sentence. The first one is add AR to the adjective. Example, the word hard will become harder. The word fast will become faster. However, not all words can be added with AR. There is a potential that a word can be added with AR, that is, the word has one syllable. As I explained earlier, there are only a few adjectives that can be added with AR. Then, what about another adjective with more than one syllable? This word must be added with the word more in the front of it if it refers to a word that is at a higher level, and the word less if it refers to a word that is at a lower level. So example, A is smarter than B. Notice that the sentence contains an adjective smart. The word smart has a syllable of one, so it is necessary to add ER, different with the second example, which is B is more stupid than A. In this sentence, the adjective, the word stupid, is a word that has two syllables, so the word stupid cannot be added with ER, but the word more or less must be added according to what I explained earlier. In the case of this problem, B is more stupid or dumber than A. Thus, the word more is used before the word stupid. From these two examples, it can be seen that if the adjective has one syllable, that it must be added with AR. If the adjective has more than one syllable, then the word more or less is added before the adjective. However, we can also add the word more or less to the adjective with one syllable, but this is really encountered. So okay, the next material will continue by my friend.
Hello, my name is Kadek Adhi Suryantha, superlative degree. As stated earlier, the superlative degree states on object that is the highest level. That is, the object is the most among other words. Before getting into the example, let's first look at the formula. Number 1, 4 things in the upper rank. Subject plus verb plus the plus adjectives, or subject plus verb plus the plus most plus adjective. Number 2, 4 things in the lower rank. Subject plus verb plus the plus adjectives, or subject plus verb plus the plus list plus adjective. For example, number 1, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Notice that the adjective in the sentence has a syllable which is tall. The separated form is the word tall plus the verb the and the is become the tallest, which means Mount Everest is the tallest. Number 2. This question is the most difficult one in the test. The adjective in the test is difficult, which is an adjective with more than 8 syllables. The separated form is the most difficult. No is added as in the previous example because the adjective has more than 8 syllables.
My name is Nengah Oka Darmayasa. In this section, I'm going to invite you to join me to work together to work on some exercises about comparison. But before we do that, it will be better if we review some of the materials that we have presented to you. So, point number 1. There are 3 types of comparison. The first one is the one that states equality, which we call as positive degree comparison. And the second one is the one that states the difference in level, which we call as comparative degree comparison. And the last one is the one that states an object is at the highest level, which we call as superlative degree comparison. Point number 2. Positive degree comparison is characterized by an expression as blank 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 as, which in Bahasa Indonesia can be interpreted as blank 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 sama dengan blank blank blank. The third point is comparative degree is characterized with the word more, less, and an adjective with an added word er at the back of the word. Point number 4. The superlative degree is characterized with the word the, most, and least before an adjective. And also, the adjective got added with the words est at the back of the word. And point number 5, words that can be added with er or est is an adjective word with 1 syllable. And an adjective word with more than 1 syllables must be added with more, less, most, or least. So that's all about the review. Now let's hop into the exercises. In these exercises, we will going to complete the sentence by changing the words inside the bracket, or if there is a blank word, we have to fill those or change those according to the sentence. What suited the most in the sentence. So for example number 1, Java Island is inside bracket large than Bali Island. In this problem, there is the word then, which according to the review that I said, then is one of the things that characterize a comparative degree comparison. So because of that, we know that this sentence is a comparative degree sentence. Now, after we know that is a comparative degree sentence, we have to analyze the adjective of the sentence. In the sentence, there's an adjective large. And how do we pronounce large? We pronounce it as large, which is 1 syllable. So large is a 1 syllable words, and because large is a 1 syllable words, we have to add er to the back of the word. So large become larger, and the sentence become Java Island is larger than Bali Island. Exercise number 2. What is the inside bracket fast animal on land? This problem is the same as the previous one. We have to change the word inside the bracket to something that's suitable to the sentence, which in this case we have to analyze the sentence, and we know that there's the word the at the sentence. So because there's the word the, as I said before in the review, the is one of the things that characterize a superlative degree comparison. Because of that, we know that this sentence is a superlative degree comparison sentence. After we know that, we have to analyze the sentence. We have to find the adjective, and in this case, the adjective is the word fast. How do we pronounce fast? We pronounce it as fast, one syllable. And because of that, fast is a one-syllable word. Because fast is a one-syllable word, we have to add est at the back of the word. So fast becomes fastest. The sentence becomes, what is the fastest animal on land? Exercise number 3. My cat is blank 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 motivated blank 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 my dog. In this problem, we are asked to perfect the sentence by identifying whether the sentence is a positive degree, comparative degree, or superlative degree comparison. In order to find out the answer, we have to analyze the whole sentence. First, note that the adjective in the sentence is motivated. It's an adjective with more than one syllable. Therefore, we cannot know what types of comparison this sentence falls into, because we cannot know the added word, which is est or er, in that adjective. But one thing for sure though, the sentence is not a superlative degree comparison, because there are two objects being compared in the sentence, which is cat and dog. Now, let's see if that sentence is a positive degree comparison or not. Note that a positive degree sentence is characterized with the formula of subject plus verb plus s plus adjective plus s for the positive sentence, and subject plus verb plus not plus s plus adjective plus s for the negative sentence. Because there are no other condition than that, this sentence can be included in a positive degree comparison sentence. So the sentence becomes two types, because we do not know if that is a positive or negative sentence. So we write the answer of both. So for the positive the positive form, the sentence becomes, my cat is as motivated as my dog. And for the negative form, we write it as, my cat is not as motivated as my dog. The answer to this problem is not just this. We have to prove if the sentence falls into comparative sentence, comparison degree sentence or not. Remember again, comparative degree sentence with an adjective with more than one syllable, the word more or less is needed before the adjective. And because there are no other rules that the sentence does not fulfill, sentence can also be included as a comparative sentence. And because there are two types of comparative sentence, where one word is at the higher level and the other word at the lower level, we can include this sentence as both, because there are no words that indicate this sentence is at the higher level or at the lower level. And thus becoming, for the higher level, my cat is more motivated than my dog. And for the lower level, my cat is less motivated than my dog. So the answer to that question is actually 4 types of answer, because it is not clearly stated what kind of comparison the sentence is.
Okay, that's all for our video. Thanks for watching till the end. We hope our video is understandable. Thank you.